Good morning. Happy Monday. This week we are starting the dream vacation project. So last week we finished up all of the STAR testing, so we are done. We only have like 4 weeks left of school because our last day is May 22nd. So it's the beginning of the end. I am so ready for summer. But then again, this year has honestly been so much fun. Like, I am gonna miss these kids, but I can't think about that right now because I might cry. So one of the other teachers on my team just came in and she is retiring at some point. Like, I think she's coming back next year, but I don't know. And she just gave me 2 school shirts that she doesn't want anymore. And they're so soft. They're like the workout material almost. Very soft. I will be wearing one of those this week. Daily brain game. Let's do this weekend's. Ooh, it's word scrambler. I like these. All right, here you go. Whoa. I'm gonna look at the definition. Oh man, okay. An obstacle used to block or defend a place against an enemy. Okay, it's a barricade. That one was kind of tough until I saw the definition. All right, let's see. Heck yeah. Okay, let's see what I can do. Chug. Juice. Chime. Huge. Magic. Quiche. How many letters is that? Q-U-I-C-H-E. Quiche. Mace. And mice. Okay, I've met the requirement. Let's see what they came up with. Gauche, quiche, and quiche. Okay, I only know one of those words. Chime, gamic, image, juice, magic, miche. Wait, what did I come up with? Juice, chime, magic. Oh, I only had to have 3, okay. And then 4-letter words. Ache, cage, chai, chug, chum, each, game, haji, juga, mica, and much. That was probably the easiest one of the anagrams I've done all year long. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is 8 a.m. I'm exhausted. There's my breakfast. I have my coffee. And today we are starting the Dream Vacation Project, which I'm very excited because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yesterday I just had them do like a little 5-slide presentation on Canva about literally whatever they wanted, just so that they could kind of explore Canva. And these kids are so not creative. Clarify. Some of these kids are so not creative. I had some that were so cute, so creative, so funny. They were just so cool. And then some of them were like, well, I don't know. I just don't know what to make it about. And I was like, okay, what are your interests? You could do like your favorite movies, you could do your family, you could do a day in the life, you could do your favorite sport or game. And they were like, so I could do soccer? And I was like, yeah, do soccer. Okay, so what should I title it? Soccer? I don't know. Okay, well, what should I put on each slide? Because I have pictures of soccer, but what do I put on each slide? And I was like, well, what about soccer? Are you going to explain the rules of soccer? Are you going to explain why you love soccer? Are you going to go over the most famous soccer players? There's so many options here. Well, I guess I can do what makes soccer fun. And I was like, okay, great. What makes soccer fun? Can I look it up? Literally Googled what makes soccer fun and copied, pasted. I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But what worried me was the students who didn't finish their 5 slides. That's all we did yesterday. Mind you, my classes are 90 minutes long. And they had start to finish. I didn't expect anything else of them. They just had to put together 5 slides about anything. I had so many students not finish. They only made it to slide 2 or 3. Okay, so you know how I was like, some of these were so uncreative. Here's one that I really loved. That was creative. This is slide 1. Slide 2. 3. 4. 5. Did it have a lot of text? No. But you know what? I appreciated the creativity aspect of it. But yeah, a lot of these that I'm just looking at now, because they submitted them yesterday, but some of them submitted like right at the end of class, so I didn't get to look at it. Some of these, they have like 3 slides done, 2 slides done. And I'm like, okay. But I don't know if y'all knew this. I'm still learning Canva, okay? But at least my district assigns you classes if you're a teacher with Canva. And so like they automatically put all your students into classes on Canva, and you can like make assignments on Canva for them to do. So that's what I did with this presentation, is I just made a blank 5-slide presentation and added it as an assignment and like put what to do on there. And it makes each of the students their own copy. And when they submit it, they don't have to like email it to me or anything. They just hit submit and then I can see it. So super cool. And I'm going to keep playing around with it. But right now I need to assign what they're doing today. So today, what are they doing? Okay, so today they are starting the Dream Vacation Project. And look at my slides. They're so cute. Okay, that was yesterday. They literally just had to, do that, whatever. This is today. So they'll have like the Dream Vacation info sheet basically, and then they're just gonna do their planning for it. So where, when, with who, and what their budget is. And then this is what needs to be on each slide. So today they will do 3 slides. And here's an example for them. There's slide 1, just says where they're going. Slide 2 is a little bit more detailed where they're going. And then slide 3 is the dates and stuff. That's what they'll be doing today, and it will probably take them, it should take them all class to figure that out. Because I want it to be cute, because they're gonna present these. And also, I just need this project to last basically till the end of the year. Like, not the end of the year. I need it to last 2 weeks though. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I am starting today off talking to you guys in the car on my drive to work, because I feel kind of bad that I have only talked to you guys in the morning before school and that's it. So I just kind of want to explain my side of it and what's been going on, because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm leaving y'all hanging. One thing that is kind of tricky about vlogging my job is that it is my job. And so obviously, especially working with kids, it's like impossible to get any sort of footage while I'm actively working. And I know everyone understands that, no one's upset about that. But then like during my conference and planning, at this point in the year, I am super close with my team, and we usually spend both of those periods together. So out of respect for their privacy, I'm not filming while we're all together. Like yesterday, there was a fire drill during first period, and don't tell anyone, but we just hid in my classroom with the lights off until the fire drill was over, because we didn't want to go outside, because we didn't have any students, and I know what to do with a fire drill, so it's fine. But we ended up just sitting talking the entire first period up until like the bell rang. So that is normally when I update you guys on like the rest of my morning. Like I don't even think I did my morning brain game yesterday, but we were just in there talking and hanging out and hiding from the fire drill. And then during my conference periods, we have been studying. So 2 of the teachers on my team have not passed their 7 through 12 math certification test. They're certified teachers, they're just not certified for high school math. And I took and passed that test like 2 years ago, and I still have all of my like study material. So they've been coming to my room during 5th period, and we've just been like studying and practicing and stuff. So that's why I haven't been checking in with you guys during my conference. And then usually we all just walk out together, so I don't even think about ending like the day and like telling y'all what we did. So that's kind of what's been going on. I'm gonna try and be more mindful about checking in. It's not that I don't want to show you guys that part, those aspects of my job, but when other people get involved, it can be a little bit tricky when it comes to the internet. So I would never put someone in my videos that did not want to be in my videos. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure that I had enough time to kind of explain all of that and just say good morning. So, good morning. Okay, before I forget, we've got to do my daily brain game from yesterday and today. All right, I have to memorize and then answer a question about this. X2, N4, L5, B6. Okay, that sucks. X2, N4, L5, B6. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 6. X and LB. Oh, National League Baseball. So X and LB. It's not National League Baseball, is it? It's MLB. What's NLB? I made it up. X and LB and 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, X and LB, 2, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what the question is. What's the third letter? X, N, L, B, so L. Alrighty, figure out which one's different. Okay, it looks like A and C are the same. What's up with B? Oh yeah, B's flipped. B is flipped. Horizontally. Okay, yay. We started the vacation project yesterday, and it's actually been really fun. It is going to take about 2 weeks to complete, so looking forward to that. But the kids are being pretty interesting about it. They're being pretty creative. I have a bunch of people who chose like Dubai, Japan, Jamaica, and then a bunch of people who decided to stay in the United States, which is fine too. Literally all they have to do is there's a checklist. Let me show you. So this is their checklist that says everything they're going to do, and they basically get a day for each one. This is what we did yesterday, and this was my example. So I chose Alabama, picked the dates for the summer, I'm going with my mom, and that's how much money with my budget, $7,500. And now, this is what they're doing today. So they're filling in 2 accommodation options, and then they're filling in a tourist attraction. So once they do the checklist page, then they go and make their slides for it. So yesterday they had to do slides 1, 2, and 3. Slide 1 was just, where are you going? Slide 2 is why are you going there, who are you going with? And then slide 3 is kind of like the details. Where exactly are you going? When are you going? That sort of stuff. Today they have to do their lodging, so it'll be slides 4 through 7. So here's option 1, option 2, and then a tourist attraction. I chose 2 tourist attractions. So basically, each day they have a checklist to do and slides to work on. And since I'm giving them the whole time, some of them are getting very creative with the slides. Like I taught them how to remove the background of images and how to animate certain things. So it's like a lot of them are making a plane animate to where it flies all around the page, which is so cute. And so they're doing that. So since they have so much time to work on this, they're able to really get creative with it. So I'm looking forward to their presentations at the end of next week. It feels kind of weird that I'm not teaching. Like, I just explain what they're doing for the day, and then I'm just here if they need me. Like, I'm not actually teaching anything. Since I'm not teaching, I'm not stressed. So I can just kind of talk with them and hang out and look at their presentations. I have music playing. And then, of course, I'm working on my foldables for next year. All right, we just finished up at PLC, and we decided that we are going to spend the rest of this week individually planning like our ideal pacing schedule for next year. And then next week during PLC, we're going to come together and then collaborate on our own pacing schedule, because we don't really love the district's pacing schedule. So we're just going to kind of do our own thing. And then when we get the district's calendar, we'll see how off it is, but I'm not really worried. So I'm really excited about that, because I have obviously been really wanting to plan next year. So having it planned the way that we want and the way that we think makes sense is going to be very exciting. And so we have next week, the week after that, the week after that, and then finals week. It's almost over. Can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Today was easy. It was just a little bit, I don't want to say frustrating, because it wasn't really frustrating, but I just had to take my hair down because it was too heavy. It was hurting my head. Ugh. Anyway, so today, literally all I had to do was fill in, they had to research 2 hotels and 1 like tourist attraction near one of the hotels. That's all they had to do. And then they had to create the slides to go with it. But the only thing that I'm grading them on is the checklist, like the form that they have to fill in. I only had 6 out of like 20 actually turn it in my last class. My other classes, it was closer to 50-50. I think they're just used to unlimited time and being able to turn stuff in whenever they want. So they're not like in a rush to do anything. They always think, oh, I'll just do it later. I'll just do it in my next class. I'll just do it at home. Like, my coworkers are coming over to do another study session today. So I just wanted to real quick check in with you guys before they get here. But I'll let you know before I leave, hopefully, if they came over or not. They did indeed come over for a little study and yap sesh. It is now 4:11, and I think we're all heading home because it's kind of storming right now, and it's only supposed to get worse. So here's hoping I make it home safe. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Today, it's already 9 a.m. As soon as I got to school, my coworker came in and we started pacing out next year's calendar, because that's just what we're doing now. So we basically all we accomplished today was writing out what last year's calendar was, or this year's calendar was. So this is what we did this year in order, and we're already planning things that we want to change up. And then I'm getting on Canva and creating like a calendar template. Okay, let's be real. I'm not creating it. I found a calendar template that we're going to be using as our like pacing calendar, so we can see how many days we have for each unit and all that stuff. Now, I am aware that next year the district is going to be like, here's the pacing calendar, and it might be very different from ours, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get there, okay? This is my drink of choice today. It's the strawberry sunrise. It is delicious. So good. Okay. Students are about to get here, so I'm going to get myself ready to face them. And probably while everyone's working on their projects, I'm going to be working on my calendar. Today they're working on their transportation to and from their vacation. So it should be pretty simple, because they can just, like, if they're doing flights, they can just Google flights and it'll tell them like a price. They don't have to be super specific or anything. So today they should have lots of time to make their slides pretty, because yesterday a lot of them ran out of time when it came to doing the accommodations. Like, they spent all day just doing the research and they didn't even start their slides. So hopefully today they can finish their research pretty quick and then do the slides from yesterday and today. Okay, so during my conference, we completely finished planning next year. So next year is fully planned, and I'm talking like to the day, okay? Obviously, there's a little bit of like wiggle room because we don't know about like testing dates and stuff like that, but pretty much all of our units are planned and it's exactly how we want it, so I'm really excited about that. But my classes did fine today. It's very much so just like a lot of them already know they're gonna fail, so they're not even trying with the project, and I'm like, I respect that, you know, whatever. But then others are just like not taking it seriously. And I'm like, I don't know how to like explain to you that you're not going to get a remake for this. Like, if you're not ready to go when I call your name to present, it's a 0 as a test grade. But anyway, other than that, they're actually so pretty and so creative, and I'm like loving seeing all of them and helping all of them with it. So, and I also feel like these kids like don't have any computer skills. Like, they were trying to search up flights and they just didn't know how to do it. And I was like, okay, yeah, you've never searched for a flight before, but also don't be afraid to just click around. Just click it. And I was like, well, what if you just go to book it? And they did it and it worked. And I was like, yeah, that's what you do. So it's been fun. I really, really love this project. I love it a lot more this year than I did in middle school because, I don't know, I just think they're more mature now and they're like able to take it more seriously. So it was a good day. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Okay, so this morning it is raining today. It is cold. It does not feel like May 1st. But it is May 1st, so happy summer, you guys. I cannot believe it is May. This year's over. Like, I know I keep saying that, but like this year is over and it's blowing my mind. Like, this year has been so much fun and I'm so looking forward to next year just because I feel like, you know, this year I was still trying to figure out what I'm doing. This is my first year teaching Algebra 1, first year at this school. And so I'm just so excited for next year because I feel like I'm going to know what's going on. And I'm just going to hopefully feel really confident. And again, next year will be the students that I taught last year. So it will again be another generation of students that I already know, which is just super exciting. Like, I like that. So yesterday, somehow, I totally forgot to do my daily brain game. So let's do it now. Yesterday's daily brain game was a decipher. All right, one of the words is chance. So let's figure out, I think it has to be this one. This one's the only one long enough to be chance. Wow, that did not give me much. So basically the way that this works is, basically they shifted the alphabet to where they mixed up all the letters. So in this case, G means A, V means E, and so on and so forth. So all of the grayed out letters are vowels, everything else is consonants, and I've got to figure out this quote by Duke Ellington. I'm thinking that D has to be O because there's not 2-letter words that end with U or I. Oh, D could be Y. It's either O or Y. I think it has to be O because a 3-letter word with Y in the middle. I'm gonna go with O. I think F is gonna be I, and it's probably something is a chance, so I'm gonna say P is S. So the only vowel I have left is T and O, which have to be U and Y. I think O is Y. Oh yeah, because here, if you can see, this O is grayed out, this O is not, meaning sometimes it's a vowel, sometimes it's a consonant, which means it has to be Y, and T has to be U. Okay, so I've got all my vowels. X is R. A blank is a chance for you to do your best. A something is a chance for you to do your best, maybe? Okay, I'm thinking a problem is a chance for you to do your best. Because I don't know what else that word could be. Yeah, a problem is a chance for you to do your best. Oh no. Root it out. Fashion accessories that start with the letter S. Okay, you can have a satchel. You can have a signet ring. Sunglasses. I don't think any jewelry starts with S. Ring, bracelet, necklace, earring. Yeah. What about your hair scrunchie? All right, this one's going a lot better than the last one. I just need one more. Are shoes fashion accessories? Probably not. See, I feel like I could do sandal, shoe, stiletto, but I'm not sure if those count as fashion accessories since they're shoes. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with something else. I also think signet ring might be a stretch, but we're gonna go with it. Any other hair or head accessories? Like a sun hat? A straw hat? Okay, I'm gonna go with straw hat because I can't think of anything else. Let's see what they had. Oh, okay. Sunglasses, shoes, sandals. So I was right. I was just overthinking it. Socks, scrunchies, scarf. Duh. Sash. I was trying to think of sash. I couldn't. Shawl and suspenders. Okay. Well, you know what? I got them. I just didn't write them all down. So today, the children are having to plan out activities to do, and I am starting to get a little worried because some of them are not like staying on pace, and yesterday was a really easy day. All they had to do was research a flight. That should have taken no more than half an hour, okay? Because it's not like they have to deal with real money. They're not actually doing anything. They should have found a flight. And then they could spend the rest of the class catching up on their slides, because their slides have to be pretty. But today, they have to research an activity for every day of vacation. And some of them were like, oh, I'm going on vacation for 10 days. And I'm like, okay, well, that's 10 activities you have to find. So some of them already, like once we got to the transportation, they realized that like the places that they wanted to stay were too far apart. So like they could fly into this one place, but then they'd still have to drive like 5 hours to get to where they wanted to go. So they realized that and had to like change their destinations. So for those people, I'm like, it's fine. You know, that's like realistic, you know. You plan something, it doesn't work, you readjust. But some of them, yeah, I'm a little bit worried, but it's fine because they have all next week, and all they have to do next week is their food, the weather, and an outfit like mood board. So that shouldn't be too bad. That's just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I was gonna do present on Thursday, Friday. I'm still gonna do present on Thursday, Friday. If they're not done,